The following video will show you how to replace the fused silica transfer line to the GC. Here we are working with a Unity XR instrument. The process will be the same when using a TD100XR or when the Unity XR is configured with modules such as the Ultra XR or AirServer XR. Single-use quick-seal capillary column connectors are supplied with every Marks International TD system. These are used to connect the fused silica transfer line insert to the GC capillary column inside the GC oven. You will also need your transfer line insert, a suitable capillary column cutting tool, a magnifying glass, a 1/16 inch by 0.4 mm graphite Vespel ferrule, the 1/16 inch stainless steel nut provided with the instrument, an 8 mm or 5/16 inch wrench, scissors, and a suitable column marker. Firstly, ensure that the carrier gas and the power to the Unity XR are turned off, and the old fused silica transfer line is disconnected from the GC column. Next, remove the top covers on the TD instrument. Unscrew the nut using the 8 mm wrench, then disconnect the electrical connections of the transfer line and lift the transfer line, including the nut and ferrule, away. Remove the old transfer line insert from the GC end. On the new insert, pull the fused silica out of the protective PTFE sleeve. Trim the PTFE sleeve to ensure that approximately 2 cm of fused silica is exposed at both ends when pushed back into the PTFE sleeve. Feed one end of the transfer line insert into the transfer line assembly from the GC end. This moves it along the inner aluminium tube until it protrudes from the Unity XR end of the transfer line assembly. Slide the stainless steel nut onto the Unity XR end of the fused silica, followed by the 1/16 inch by 0.4 mm ferrule. Cut both ends of the fused silica to obtain a clean, square cut. Make sure you remove any loose coating particles and check this with a magnifying glass. At the TD end of the fused silica, make a mark 20 mm from the end using a suitable column marker. Take care to ensure that the ferrule does not come into contact with the marker line. Insert the fused silica and ferrule into the bypass link plate located behind the heated valve assembly. Secure the nut until finger tight and then continue to feed the fused silica into the union until the mark reaches the top of the nut. Tighten the nut until the fused silica is fixed in position and then tighten a further half turn using an 8 mm wrench and replace the electrical connections. Inside the GC oven, connect the column and transfer line by pushing the cut ends into either end of the quick-seal capillary column connector. Look for a continuous dark ring where the column contacts the connector. This indicates a correct installation. Finally, turn on the carrier gas and Unity XR, then leak check the new connections made at both ends of the transfer line insert. For more information, visit marks.com.